Hello, guys. Can you hear me? We're live. I hope everyone's okay. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay, we will start in a bit. I'll just set up my computer. Just let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Yes, good. Okay, we can hear you. You can hear us. All right. How's everybody? Hi, Beanstalk, Fade Miraculous. Hello there. Um, Helicopter. Hello there. Sheet. Hello there. Um, Blender. Asked by Helicopter. Yes, I tried it. I'm using it for my animation, just for my background. There will be background animation in my current project, which will be out. I'm not sure when, but it will be out. So today, if you have questions about Krita, I hope I can answer it. Um, and if you have questions about animations, I hope I can answer it. About drawings, yes, I can answer it. Um, Anything I know of, I can answer it. Anything that I know of, well, we can search Google. So, am I clear to everybody? Okay. Juan Sanchez, hello there. Hello there. Um, who else is here? I'm not sure. We're a lot right now because it's weekdays. It's um, it's Tuesday here. Of course, in your place. I'm sure it's also Tuesday. Hello, Ravi. Hello, Ravi. Okay, someone, the one was among us, asked. So, how do you plan out your backgrounds? Okay, we will doing that now for this animation. If you looked at my animation, so this animation is was done last week. We did it with some of you guys who attended. Uh, we did this for like 2 hours, just coloring the entire figure, and then did the the shading around Totoro. So we did the shading around him, and then we never did the highlights for the color. So I'm not sure if we are going to do that. So we'll be skipping that for now. It's just another layer. We just create another layer, just in case you don't know. So we're gonna stop. So you will learn how to export the animation. Hello, JB Frogoso. Hello there. So our animation will be this one. It's not that big. It's around um, 720. uh, 720p. Or if you're gonna ask what's a p is, I don't know. Pixels maybe. So it's not that big. It's not 2K resolution. So it's 1280 by 720p. Um, so we're gonna export this. Um, Hello, Kartik Sharma. Hello there. Thank you for loving my work. So, in case you're asking, how are we going to export this? Because in my case, I actually render my animation using image sequence. If I want my background to be transparent, I want to export it using image sequence. By default, I think this is image sequence. I don't know. So, but first, if we need to make the background transparent, we need to disable the background. I have a white background here, so I disable it. We'll have a, transparent background. All right, just in case you want to export everything out. If you want to separate each of the layers, you have to create layers of every. You have to on the composite. But now we're gonna do this. It will render the frames one by one. If you're in twos, make sure you render the frame in one um in 24 frames. If in case you're in 24 frames, render every frames. So we're gonna make it this transparent background. So we're gonna render the background, and we're gonna use image sequence. Just click this. Under the image sequence, there will be number of frames you're going to render. There will be the first frame, it will be 0 if you want to start by 0, or you want to end it up to 35 frames, which is our setup here. You can see this. If you can see the end frame, set it up like that, and then find your folder where you want to render it. In my case, I have to find my folder. Sorry, my computer is very laggy right now. It's not that overwhelming using it. So we're going to render the background. We're going to practice. Under the practice folder. So we're going to create a new folder where we're gonna put our image sequence. Totoro. It's gonna be Totoro. Totoro sequence. Is that. Okay, select that folder, open it, and then select folder down here. Okay, and then render every image using PNG file. PNG file can translate your transparent background as transparent background. So simple. If you use other format like JPEG, it won't let it transparent. You know, the background will be either black or white. Okay, hi to Lolita Luna. Hello there. There's Ravi. Hello, Ravi. According to you, which book is for learning animation? There's this book called Survival Guide to, what do you call that? Forgot the title. Survival Guide to Animation. You can get that book. They also have DVDs, I think. But you know, you can find your good sources out there. Anyways, back to the animation. So we're gonna render it in PNG. PNG can make a transparent background. also GIF. The GIF can make a transparent background, but limited colors. So we're going to PNG. PNG can translate transparent background and also uh, can make your images in millions or hundreds of colors. Hello there from Mood Hafiz. Hello there. Okay, let's create our render. So it will take a while, although it's only 35 frames. We're going to render it. It will render each of the files of our animation. All right, rendering, rendering. So until it's done, we're going to create new file. Let's create new file. The background of this animation will be um, continuous background. It's gonna be like infinite background. I don't know what you call it, but it's infinite background. So what happened now? Okay, then let's create new file. Play the animation. Of course, I will play it. Just a minute. We're gonna create new file. It's gonna be like 1080. Whoops. 1080 by 720. So it's gonna create new file, and the contents, the background, you can have 2 layers if you want to, and create. Leave the other settings by default. All right, wait a minute. Okay, we're gonna play the animation as requested. How come this is different size? I made a mistake. Wait a minute. 1280, forgot. So let's create the canvas differently. 1280. All right. Okay. All right. Now we'll go back to animation as requested. Okay, we're gonna play the animation. We're not gonna cut uh, uh, the movements, so it won't skip. It will play it frame by frame. All right. If you notice, it's laggy. So, anyways, so that's the animation. All right. So let's create new file for the background. We're gonna paint background, all right? You may be expecting we're not going to animate. We already did that. We already finished it, and it's already exported as transparent PNG. So we're gonna get one of the images in the animation. So we're going to open a file. So Totoro sequence, we export the image there. So we get that, and then we're going to open it. Just one. All right, just one. Loading. Okay, and we're going to wait a minute. The best way is to not to open. We'll just close the other file anyway. We'll just use this file. Okay, we're gonna use this file anyway. It's the same way. So we're gonna create new layer just below it. Okay, let's interchange the let Totoro be on the top. All right, and we're gonna lock it. The background will be white, hopefully. Yeah, white. So I just use space bar. We used back space to create the background. Should be white. It's right around here. When you use backspace, uh, you will fill it with white, the background color. And if you hold down Shift and then uh, use the backspace, it will fill black, whatever color you have on foreground. Anyways, that's the tip. Animators Survival Kit, a great animation book for beginners. Yes, that one. That's a great book. Yeah. Thanks to Lure Art. Okay. Yusef Hash. Hi, sir. I'm like your work. Can you advise me? Yes. Thank you. But you can watch my other videos where you can get advice. At least there. If you have questions, just ask questions out. So we're gonna save this as. We're gonna save as. Not saving your ass. Save as. Save as. So we're gonna save it as Krita file. So this is gonna be a separate image. This is Totoro background. So it's not PNG, okay? You may be thinking it's PNG, but Krita file. So it's going to be Totoro BG background and save it as. Okay, we saved it. We already used our 17 minutes just for creating new background file. Okay, a question from Yusef asks, I want to know how to start in animation file. Just start, I think. You know, when I working on my animations, I just start doing it. I never asked anyone. I just did it until I figured out what's wrong with my work. So that's the only thing you can work on your animation is to just start. You don't have to ask permission from anyone. You can just start doing it until you learn. All right, that's the thing. If you want to draw anything, if you want to draw your character, let's say you've designed a character and you want to make it move or animate, just animate it. You don't need to ask somebody. Just do it. All right. So can you create a bow staff spinning to the animation? I think I already did. There is a rough animation I did somewhere in the playlist. Maybe you can search it out about the staff spinning. So I also did Ninja Turtles, where who's that character? Who's that character? No, not Michelangelo. Um, Donatello, I think, has a staff, and then he did the spinning. You can try that out. That's another one. You can try become a Patreon. If you want to be a Patreon, just $1. I'm uploading animations there with the source file. The source file is Krita file, where you can download and study it, and you can draw over it if you want to. It will be yours, anyways. It's only $1 if you register. It's a good start, and for those who have enough dough, if you have enough money, you can register for the tier $3 tier, where you can get a not really new, but a real time footages of movie files, um, where you can watch all of my videos starting from the beginning, starting from the first video where the paper ball, you can watch it in real time. Although there's no one talking, okay. It's just the real footage of the files I used for the video. Okay, you can try it out. Patreon.com/Ed Tadeo. Okay. Okay. What else? What is the fundamental or paths? Thank you. Fundamentals. Well, first off, you need to learn how to draw. If you want to, especially when you want to work in the industry of animation, you need to forget how to draw now. Huh. You need to create. Um, you need to create. You need to learn how to draw first, because you will adapting styles in drawing. If you're gonna draw for anime, you'll adapt anime. If you want to draw like um, Bruce Timm's Batman, you'll draw like Bruce Timm. If you want to draw cartoony like Care Bears or anything like that, you need to draw the real. You need to experience everything. You need to learn how to. If you want to work in a Disney, you need to learn how to draw. It is important, learning how to draw. Okay. Okay, let's go back to our drawing. Let's resize our pencil. Pretty big. Totoro's background. I'm not sure. I'm gonna search. All right. I'm going to search. Okay, we're going to put our browser here. It will not allow me to show it to you, but I'm going to search um, Ghibli background Totoro. If we can find one. Okay, I'm searching on images. All right. Okay, back to questions. So can you teach us how to animate 2D for beginners? Well, you know, you can search online. There are lots of animators better than me who can teach you how to animate the basic animation, bouncing ball, the flower sack, the pendulum. You can start by doing that. Okay, you cannot learn immediately the animation like walking. You cannot just you cannot you won't be able to animate it if you don't know the basic of animation, like the pendulum or the sack ball or the bouncing ball. You need to learn how to animate that first. All right. Okay, I'm searching right now. Totoro. Um, can't seem to find the proper background for this. Um, all right. All right. Okay. Who else? Hi, Ed. I use Flip-a-Clip for my phone to animate. I'm thinking of buying laptop. Could you suggest me a good one? That's funny, because I am looking for a laptop because my laptop is pretty old. I'm going to ask you guys if you can suggest me uh, a laptop, okay? Because I have small table, so I cannot use. I have small table with a big Cintiq on it, so I cannot put any more things here. So maybe an i5. I don't know. If you're into animation, you need i5 processor or anything powerful. Because if you want to go edit your animation with the laptop, you need to um, use that i5 processor or anything powerful. i3 is okay, I think. Anyways, found one. Um, okay, I found one. We're going to use a background that is um, a multiplane camera. With a multi, I'm going to use this. All right. If you have another question, just let me know. If you have more questions. Whoops. Whoops. All right. Um, 5 minutes tips and gadgets. I think I remember you. Hi there. Hi there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello, Sachin Sharma. Thank you for coming in. Uh, Anonym. Hello there. Such anonymous name. Very nice. Hello. Hello there. Hello there, Brazilian friend. And Anonymous is from Germany. Germany. Hello there. Um, you're so humble. You know, I don't know. Okay. Now, where is my background? All right. We're going to use the background. It's going to be multiple. There will be a a nature here. It's going to be a nature where there will be. We're going to draw now because I'm sure you guys are waiting for this. We're going to draw grass. There will be a plane here. There will be plane somewhere here, somewhere there. There. This will be the plane, and then we don't know what this is. We don't know the plane. So we're going to draw the grass somewhere here. We're going to turn down the opacity of Totoro, so we know what we're doing here. So we're going to draw the grass. There will be grass all over, I think. There will be grass here. This will be the boundary of grass. All right. All right. Yeah. And then there'll be boundaries here. We're gonna draw little rocks, maybe a rock on here on the grass. There'll be grass all over it. All right. VivoBook, Asus VivoBook. Oh, it's okay for basic. You should buy a gaming laptop. You know, I researched about the gaming laptop versus the laptop for uh, editing videos that are good for editing videos. If you're going to, I was told, I was informed, if you're going to buy a laptop that is for gaming, make sure because the gaming laptop depends on the GPU. GPU are the graphics port unit. I think that's the meaning of it. Where it depends on the graphics port. Um, It means you have if you have powerful graphics, and then uh, you use it for editing, for video editing, the computer will suffer more. Um, that's how I understood it. So they suggest if you're going to buy anything for editing, video editing, use a processor with powerful uh, processor. Hope you understand that. Okay, I'm drawing bushes here. So there'll be tall grasses somewhere here. Uh, so I'm going to create an island here. Oh, an island. So there will be river here somewhere. And there will be island here. Land, not island, land. All right. So there will be trees here. There will be bushes here. All right. So we're going to make bushes here. So we're gonna turn off Totoro because Totoro's bothering me. So there. So I'm going to erase the horizon. All right. So how can we make this a continuous background? So we're going to, if you're new and haven't updated Krita, you need to have this. This is a wraparound uh, tool button. Yes, it's a button. You need to update your software. So if you haven't, because mine is already updated, so I'm using version 4.42. All right, we need to catch up with our friends here. Sunflower, hello there. Sunflower and blue. Wow. All right, sunflower and blue. Hi there. Andrew Espinosa, your animations motive me to continue working on mine. I've neglected drawing and animation for a bit until rested my head. If you can draw continuously with your drawing, just continue drawing. If no one's stopping you, then continue drawing. Just don't forget how to eat. You need to eat. All right. Aradi Agrawal. Hello there. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. Hello there, Atticus Banks. Hello there. I'm really big fan. Who uses Krita? Yes, thank you. Thank you for joining. All right. Thank you for joining. So, anyways, we're going back to um, the background. All right. We're going to make a wrap around. If you don't have this button here, I hope you can see that. If you don't have the button here, you need to go here on the wraparound mode. So if you can't find the button around on top, you need to go to the view and then wrap around. You need to go to the view and then wrap around. You need to check this until your image is wrapped around. All right, wow, there's wrap around. To make your drawing a wrap around. That's the purpose of the wrap around. This is good for if you want to make a print for um, your what do you call it, paper wrapper for gifts. You need that. So I'm going to continue drawing like this until it's one whole image. So, but our wraparound is pretty short for the view. So we need to lengthen our image. All right, we're going to lengthen. How do you pronounce it? Lengthen under image, I think, and then canvas, resize canvas. All right, or Control Alt C. All right. So we're gonna make another. We're going to make the image or the canvas lengthwise. So we're going to, if this, I think this is default by a constraint proportion. So we're going to uncheck it or click this chain here. This is a chain. So we're going to unlink it, and we're going to change the width, maybe by percentage. We're going to choose percent and make it maybe 200, twice the length of the original. Then leave everything alone, like the offset. Leave everything alone, and then press OK. There you go. But our canvas hasn't filled the background. We're going to use backspace. It's not the background. All right, going back to the drawing layer. Now it's time to do the wraparound. If there's any more questions, let's see. Wait a minute. All right, let's see. Hey, I never saw you use tools in Krita. What is that? Tools. Oh, the tools. The toolbar here. The toolbar. You mean this one? Whoop. Whoop. It's weird. This toolbar. This tool, I never used it because I don't know how to use it. I don't know. I'm not using it. Why? Because I don't need to. I don't know how to use them. I just use them for if there's something new I want to learn. All right. Okay. I'm using Krita too, and I'm a subscriber. I waited yesterday for this. Thank you, Atticus. Thank you. I want to know, like, what tools you use. Just the default tools, like the pencil. I just grab the pencil somewhere, like here in when you view it, it's in all. This is the default. When you look at the tools here, these are the default. So I I already created new ones because I keep on configuring the tools here. I keep on configuring, and then I'm saving it, and configuring it, and then saving it until I lost. Then I thought, I need to regroup them in under. I created another bar here where you can create your tools. Then I put them there. So that's how I make my tools. So these are just regular tools. No, nothing fancy. I don't download anything from the web. Okay. What else? All right. All right. I'm sorry. Hello, Bazik. I wish I could read your post. It's in Russian, so I don't speak Russian. Wait, what release of Krita do you use? I'm using, again, those who are curious, I'm using 4.42 version, the latest version that Krita released. I think Krita has a contest. If you're going to join, just join. You will have free, if you win the contest, you will get tablets. I'm sure it's from Yuion. I was using Yuion a while ago, and I shifted to um, Cintiq. So there. Anyways, what else? What else? I think I use Krita too. Aha. That's way old now. If you hear my cat, I don't know. My cat is raging. My cat is raging. I'm working on my own animation channel since sketching for 8 years now. Good, good. Never get tired of sketching. I am an animator. Aradi. Yeah. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I hope you're not you're not awesome. I'm a noob. Well, my cat is kind of in heat right now. Okay, Andrew Espinosa, what would you recommend to do storyboard? Would you animate the stick figures to understand the movement or have a sketch out in paper first? Gosh, there are some vector program. Um, Although you need to draw it there. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure how are you going to do that paper drawing on paper. Anyways, you can try searching the web. I'm not really good at um, stuff like that. Anyways, we're going to wrap around again. Going to wrap around. We're going to have um, we're going to have we need to draw the grass. This will be just rough drawings. I'm gonna draw rocks somewhere here. So when you draw something like background, you need to think a story about your background, even if it's nature. Like if you want to draw tree somewhere in the background, you need to tell the story about that tree. And I'm lagging. I don't know why, because of my laggy computer. There. You need to tell a story here. All right. So we need to be careful not to overlap our drawing. I remember if we can use a okay, wait a minute, guys. I'm trying to find can't find it anyways. So we're going to make the drawing first. We're going to draw more trees here, more bushes. Right. Sorry if I'm not catching up with your questions. Um, yeah. Well, you know, sometimes we need praises even if our drawing sucks. I my drawing sucks and people think it's good. You know, I'll just accept it sometimes. It's only a few moments of praising. Hello there, Shyam. By the way, big fan. Thank you for joining. Rough. Yes, this is rough. The background is rough. Shyam, I hope you can hear us. You can hear me. Sorry if the sound is very um, not good. Anyways, we're going back to the drawing. We'll draw more trees. We're gonna hide other trees here. It's a little trick, so we won't draw it. So more trees in the background. We're gonna draw trunks right here. More trees here. All right. We draw leaves here. All right. Um, we draw more trees here. All right. We're gonna draw another trees here because we're gonna connect the background here. We're going to connect it here to here. All right. Hope you can see that. We're going to connect everything from end to end seamlessly. Hopefully this will work. So we're gonna have this grass here, maybe some bushes. I don't know. Let's see if Totoro is doing well here in the background. Make sure our path for Totoro is all straight here. Whoops. Why is my mouse cursor is not working? There we go. That will be our path for Totoro. It's gonna be on there anyway. So I'm gonna use brush again. Guys, if you have time, maybe um, no, we're not gonna draw pine tree here. There's no pine tree. All right. If you have questions, you can ask me right away. If you have other stuff. All right, we're almost done anyway. We're going to connect these, create another stone here, rock. We'll create more rocks here. Yeah. Let's create a story where this was Totoro marching around. So we're already in 50 minutes. Wow, 50 minutes, gosh. We'll only have 1 hour for this. So we're gonna start by coloring the sky. That's the first one. So if you have question, just ask again. Ask right away because we only have 1 hour. Then we'll say goodbye. So if you want to learn more, just go to my Patreon where you can get. This will be on Patreon, by the way. Everything you see here will be on Patreon. Will be available for download. If you're a $1 tier, you will be able to download the file, um, and it will be yours, of course, because I made this for you guys. We're gonna continue drawing. So we're gonna continue this bush here up to here. So we're gonna use the wraparound. So the bush. This is the other end. So we're gonna connect them together. There'll be trees, branches. So the animation background will be a multiplane. So there will be another background in the foreground, which I'm not going to sketch anyway. So it's going to be other elements of nature. So there. All right. I think we're done. All right. Okay, we're going to make this little transparent. There, a little transparent. So this will be continuous background. So if you look at it, so let's create new layer. I'll press insert on my keyboard. For more questions, let's see the questions. You should do Netflix animations. I'm not sure about that. But it's fun to have a cartoon in Netflix. What benefits of becoming a patron would be like a mentor or in animation? You know what? I'm thinking about that. I still don't know. But one thing, if you will subscribe or not, is you're getting something. You're getting the files like this one. You will get this if you a patron. You will get loads of files in the website where you can use it, reuse it, or create your own. That's the first benefits you're gonna get. All right, nothing special. That's why it's only $3 max. So if I have $5, it will be, I don't know, a print or something. How do you feel when people treat you like a god? Well, you know what? I don't know. I just, I just, well, I'm flattered because they like my work, but I want them to just like my work. All right, just stay there and don't worship me. I'm just a person. Seriously. Okay, someone type here because I feel like I didn't hear it. Oh, uh, Shyam. Shyam. Ah, no songs. No songs here. Anyways, we're going to create insert insert a file, insert a layer by pressing insert on your keyboard, and then we're gonna paint the sky. So we're gonna mix the color here, color of the sky. Either it's gonna be very blue or just simple blue. Simple blue. And we're gonna use a pen. Any pen will do. Any brush will do. So I'm using simple pen. It's too blue. That's my problem here. I cannot determine if it's too blue or very light blue. Anyways, it's all right, I guess. So we painted and fill using F or bucket. Let's do that again. So after drawing the using the brush, we're going to go. I was too fast. Sorry. We're going to use a paint bucket tool. Where is it? Here is it. Here one, here. If you can do it, if you can see it, it's here. So you can fill it. You need to configure if you want to play around with it. So I'm using 100% opacity, and then you can fill it. All right. Now, and then you check the opacity here. Here, hope you can see, guys. The opacity the protected opacity. That's I don't know what it's called. The opacity here, so it will not go beyond outside the color. So we're going to use gradient here, and use a lighter blue, and then we're going to create a gradient going up here, a little more blue, lighter blue, lighter blue. All right. All right. What do you use for your sound effects? I go to sound.org. I think that was it. Let me check. I forgot the website. I go to search. I go to uh, freesound.org. Let me type that in. Freesound.org. Let's see, freesound.org. I go to freesound.org so I can download the files. Yeah, it's a free website where you can download loads of files, and then if the sound of each download doesn't match each sound, if there's because there are sounds that are monotone, mono. If there are sounds that are mono, and there are sounds that are stereo, so I have to reconfigure it in a software like Audible or Audacity. I downloaded Audacity, and then I open it there, and then re-render the audio into stereo. So there. Anyways, going back to the background here, I'm going to save this. I haven't saved this. It might crash. Might save. Whoa! Wait a minute. Whoa! Whoa! Anyways, let's go back here. We're going to group the sky. We're going to group the sky. All right. We're going to group it. Let's entertain some question. My net is pretty bad. Well, yes, mine too. It's bad. All right. What else? All right. So after creating background, we're gonna group. Just Control G. Then inside that group, the sky background. Let's create new layer. Select that layer. Then we're gonna use another brush for the. Let's moving closer for the clouds. All right, clouds. Let's use another brush which has, let's see our brush here. Brush. All right, brush. So we need to resize. Check that. Resize, opacity, pressure, blending mode. No. That's it. The strength, pressure. That's it. That's the configuration. All right, 100%. All right. Then let's create a cloud. So we're going to create a cloud. I have joined your journey and now become a patron. Thank you. You will be my virtual teacher to improve my art and animation skills. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining our Patreon. I'm sure you'll have loads of stuff to watch. I'm sure because every month in our uh, Patreon, you will be getting um, videos, real-time videos, not the uh, time-lapse video. So here I'm drawing a. We're lagging. We're drawing clouds. I don't know why we're lagging. Why are we lagging? Drawing clouds. Let me just check out my. This is the problem sometimes. When you go to display, you need to check nearest neighbor just in case you're lagging. Sometimes your screen will turn black if it's not configured well. All right. See, we're lagging. We're lagging. Anyways, still lagging. Sorry, guys. My my settings is messed up. Let's go bilinear. Sometimes you need to play around with it so it will work. Does anyone know how to vectorize a drawing in Krita? Ah, vectorizing a drawing in Krita. You know, vectorizing is something. In Krita, you need to create new layer with vector settings. For example, let's make an example for anyone who would like. To create a vector layer, you need to create a vector layer. For example, this arrow here, just in case you haven't figured it out. Okay, the button here, it has arrow where you vector layer on a paint layer. So you need the vector layer. All right, create a vector layer. You will know if it's a vector if the buttons here, no, the icon here has this dots here. the document is different than the paint. The paint has paintbrush and the paper, and this one's a vector layer. So every time you draw, you cannot draw something unless you use a vector tool, like I think this one or this one. I'm not sure. No, not that one. This one, I think. Use a vector tool here. Then you can drag, click drag, one by one till the corner. Then close it. Then you'll have a vector. Let's change the color. Under options, the color, I don't know how to change it because I haven't used the vector thing here. Need to draw outline brush. I don't know. I don't know how to use the vector here. So I wish I know. But that's the point of using the vector in Krita. Anyways, let's go back. Whoop. Let's go back to layers and close this file. Now, let's close the animation. So I am drawing the clouds. Let's make this done. So the clouds will be a cumulus cloud. It's all right if you draw it differently. All clouds are different. So as it goes down, here, it should be fading away, right? If you have another cloud here or here, hello, and I hear my brother is a fan of you. Hello, Eloise Banks. Hello there. We're about to be finished here. So I'm sorry, guys, if we only have 1 hour for this session, because painting is really hard, And or you can rewatch it if you want, but you can ask questions while I'm here. While we're here, you can ask your questions. So we're gonna draw more clouds here. All right. I would like to watch some videos. Yes, you can watch real-time videos if you want. The past live videos we had, it's already archived in YouTube. You can watch it or rewatch it. If you have obvious questions that are that you already asked before, maybe you can visit the frequently asked question page. It's in my description page. All right. So that's a cloud. So we're going to use another tool, which is the smudge tool. Actually, this is not a smudge tool. This is just a palette knife. Let's make it bigger. Let's make the bigger icon. There. Where is that? This is a palette knife. Just a palette knife. We'll just smudge the colors. We'll just smudge the colors. The video is restricted. Oh, is it? My live videos are restricted? I'm not sure. I'm sure they're not restricted. Let me check. Now I'm so curious about my playlist. if they are restricted. I'm sure they're not restricted. I am not sure. Let me check. Oh no, they're in public. I don't know why they're restricted in your uh maybe it's in your configuration. I don't know. Maybe you can check that out. So we're going to smudge a little here. We're going to smudge the. We're going to smudge. All right. Smudging is very nice. So you can make a little smudging here. I'm using the smudge tool. All right. Just in case you're curious about the smudge tool, I just use the smudge strength. It's gonna be like this. So the length, the strength here. No opacity. Okay, I didn't check the opacity. Just the smudge strength. The tip will be the soft brush. All right, it's gonna be like this. So that's the default settings. All right. So we're going to smudge the edges. Hope you can see that closer. There. I'll smudge it a little. All right, more. Okay. This is how I draw the clouds. Just smudge it and blend it to the background. Remember that always draw your clouds on separate layer, which I already did, I guess. So, so we need to finish this cloud. All right, and then we're gonna sign off. So thank you very much, guys, for joining me. I wish I could give you more time, but I have some stuff to do. I have work as usual. Um, maybe sometime this month I can give you more uh, live videos. If you didn't, if you haven't been a member in my Patreon, uh, you can join in. Sometimes I give free stuff. Like right now, I gave high resolution of my painting, kind of painting, a drawing with watercolor, a high resolution where you can print uh, for your collection if you want it to be gift wrap or something, or a poster, or a uh, collection for your artworks. You can do that. There's the cloud. All right. I think we've done this for now. Thank you very much for joining me. And for now, we're just gonna paint the clouds. All right. Next time, we're gonna render more of the clouds and more details to it, and maybe hopefully we could finish this background painting. And thank you for joining me. And good night for all those who are in Asia. Good morning to everyone in New York. Good morning to in people in California, maybe good. Also, good morning to some people who are in UK, in Brazil. Thank you very much, Brazilian fans, Brazilian friends. Thank you very much for joining. And maybe next time we could have more time, and hopefully I could make a better screen capture. All right. Thank you very much. Good night and goodbye.